Imagine two people, same city, same job, same salary. 5 years later, one of them has savings, investments, and is slowly building wealth. The other one is still living paycheck to paycheck, wondering where all the money went. Same income, completely different financial lives. And here's the part that might surprise you. The broke one wasn't spending money on luxury vacations or designer clothes. They were just living normally. Groceries, Netflix, eating out a couple times a week. Nothing crazy. So what actually went wrong? Most people grow up believing one thing about money: earn more, and your problems are solved. Get a better job, get a raise, get a promotion, and suddenly, life becomes financially comfortable. But here's what actually happens to most people when their income goes up. Their lifestyle goes up with it. New apartment, nicer car, better restaurants, more subscriptions, and before they even realize it, they've absorbed every single rupee of that raise into their monthly expenses. Their bank account looks exactly the same as before, just with bigger numbers going in and bigger numbers going out. Economists have a name for this. They call it lifestyle inflation. But psychologists call it something even more interesting: the hedonic treadmill. The idea that no matter how much more you earn, you quickly adapt to it and return to the same baseline feeling. You always want just a little more than what you have. Here's how it plays out in real life. Raj earns 40,000 a month. He gets a raise to 60,000. He's excited. He upgrades his apartment, gets a better bike, starts ordering food more often. Within 3 months, 60,000 feels exactly like 40,000 used to. He's not saving more. He's not investing more. He's just comfortable in a more expensive life. This isn't laziness. This isn't stupidity. This is deeply human psychology working against your wealth. Our brains are wired to compare, not to our past selves, but to the people around us. Your colleague just bought a new phone. Your friend moved to a fancier neighborhood. Your social media feed is full of people who seem to be living better than you. And quietly, unconsciously, your spending adjusts to match the image of the life you think you should be living. Here's the real problem. Income is just one side of the equation. Wealth isn't about how much you earn. It's about the gap between what you earn and what you spend, and what you do with that gap. Think of it like a bucket with a hole in it. You can keep pouring more water in, more income, more raises, more side hustles. But if the hole keeps getting bigger at the same rate, the bucket never fills up. The people who actually build wealth not just appear wealthy, they do something counterintuitive. When their income goes up, their lifestyle doesn't automatically follow. They keep living close to how they lived before, and they redirect that extra money into assets, savings, investments, things that grow while they sleep. There's a concept called paying yourself first. Before your money has the chance to disappear into lifestyle expenses, you automatically move a portion of it into savings or investments. You treat your future self like a bill that must be paid. Because here's the truth: most people save whatever is left after spending. Wealthy people spend whatever is left after saving. That one shift in order, it changes everything. So what should you actually do? Every time your income increases, resist the automatic urge to upgrade your life immediately. Instead, decide in advance what percentage of that increase goes toward building wealth before it gets absorbed into expenses. Even moving 20 or 30% of every raise into savings or investments, while keeping your lifestyle roughly the same, creates a compounding gap that quietly builds wealth over years. You don't need to be extreme. You don't need to live on nothing. You just need to be intentional. The saddest financial story isn't someone who never earned enough. It's someone who earned plenty and spent it all becoming slightly more comfortable year after year, until they look back and realize the money was gone, but the wealth never came. Your salary is not the problem. The question is, what are you doing with the gap?